Alright, we're here with JP1. I think what, 2 years ago we did the last one? How many years ago was that?
It's been about 2 years.
2 years?
It's been about 2 years.
You back? How many projects has it been since then? 2?
Yeah.
I think yep.
That was Gifted and Talent. It's been one. I dropped one.
Right. Okay. So we got Fire Brimstone, the trilogy. First one came out in March.
Yeah, March 9th.
Correct?
March 9th.
How you feeling now? You on top of the world? You Tupac, all eyes on me, or what is it?
I don't feel pressure. I feel like, hard work finally paying off. I got a lot of attention, so it's good. I'm somebody that thrive off of it. I don't fold under pressure, so I'm just working.
The people's reactions so far, they've been positive.
Yeah, everything been positive.
You've had some negative ones?
No, I had one situation.
One situation?
Yeah, I had one situation.
You care to elaborate on that?
Yeah, they had a little issue. They didn't like anything about JP1 because they like fans of a different Detroit sound.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. It wasn't even a personal, they wasn't shooting a personal shot, or they didn't just dislike a CD. They explained it. They basically got one type of music they like, and it's the type of music that Detroit kind of stuck on a little bit.
It's nothing personal.
No, it wasn't personal. It was like, the dude really didn't want to listen to the CD. I kind of forced him to listen to the CD. So if somebody forced you to listen to a CD, you don't want to listen.
It's already one strike against you.
We already had, But I wasn't even mad, though. It ended up being a real good situation for me because one thing about JP1, baby, I turned all the negatives into a positive. So when we sat down and did the interview, it was like one of the better interviews. And I really didn't think they was going to even ask about it, but they asked about it, man. And I came to find out that they not my type of people. Shout out to For Show Magazine for all they fake views and fake followers, fake likes, all of that stuff.
Now, is this the one that actually, the blog that was hating on you? Is this it?
Oh no, they weren't hating. Like I said, they just had a different opinion. I don't throw around the word hating. Hating is like, I know when somebody hating. They weren't hating. They like a certain Detroit sound that don't go nowhere but Detroit. And that's what they want to do.
Is this the blog that gave you the fake review first?
Yeah, they gave me a fake review. And then I told them they need to go do a real review because they hadn't listened to the CD. They try to juice it up. Ooh, number 1 was like the best song in the world. And ooh, you got to check out number 2. Go follow JP1. I said, no, I paid y'all for a review. So y'all gonna go do a righteous review, good or bad. Y'all need to do a serious review. So they went back and cleaned it up, and they just wrote a bad review. The crazy thing about it is, they the only site that wrote a bad review. I got tens of other reviews, and everybody else said it was a great CD. The professionals. I feel like you hold no validity when you can't put your name on something anyway.
Right.
So whoever reviewed the album didn't even put their name on it. So it's all good with me.
Well, shout out to whoever reviewed that, I guess.
Whoever reviewed it. No, shout out to For Show Magazine and Joseph McFashion for the fuck shit. But we still winning. One thing about me, I don't care about putting your name on it, man. Shout out to Joseph McFashion for the fuck shit. We went back and forth a little bit. It didn't get violent. I thought it was going to get violent, but it didn't get violent. He tightened up and got the shit together. So
that's always good.
Yeah.
So going forward, are you gonna? Is there anything you're gonna do differently this time around with the second part of the trilogy?
Yes. Basically, I'm not dealing too much with any type of media in Detroit except So Detroit. Shout out to So Detroit. She showed a lot of love, man. She showed a lot of love, and Drea. Shout out to Drea. Drea showed a lot of love, and I will continue doing business with So Detroit. If you are a real artist in Detroit, and what I mean by real artist, I mean an artist that makes songs about things other than Trues, Buffalo Cardis, and a bunch of bullshit you don't got. If you are a real artist and you make genuinely good music, then you should deal with So Detroit. It was a great experience, not because they gave me a good review or a bad review, because I got a good review from Joe McFashion's other website, Control Detroit. He's just bad business, so I don't fuck with him. It's not about the reviews. The review was bad because the business was bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? So shout out to So Detroit and Drea and everybody over there. She was on time. She did everything when she said she was going to do it. Everything was good. With Dude, I had to wrestle about everything. My second interview came out 2 months after I did it. Everything was bad. I'm not trying to just dog somebody. I'm just keeping it 100. They reviewed my album, so I'm reviewing my experience with them, and it wasn't good. Keep your money. It ain't worth it. We still winning.
Did you expect any of this before?
No, you know what? The thing about it is, I had spent a lot of money outside of Detroit.
Right.
I had already did an interview with Vlad. I had already did videos on World Star. I had already did a bunch of shit like that. And I felt like a lot of people were saying, well, you just leaving Detroit hanging. So I reached out to the avenues in Detroit, and I expected some type of respect. And even though he did like the CD, Joe actually liked the CD.
Right.
But when he posted the shit on Instagram, he posted, I don't even like old school hip hop, but this CD dope. So I had an issue before the review came out because I'm like, why everything have to be boxed into something? You could have just said, man, it's a dope album.
Right.
So I had a problem already. Then he fucked around and took the shit off of Instagram, which I felt was another fuck move. If you like it, why you take it down? I asked him, I say, man, why you take that down? Oh, because I take everything down. I mean, it just was all good, man. Like I said, it's just a bad experience overall.
Right.
But that's what happened when you dealing with fuck shit. And then they not used to dealing with somebody like me. See, a person like me, I'm going to pay you for what I want, but if you don't deliver it, then I'm going to make sure you either going to give me my money back or I'm going to come see you. And so it had kind of reached that point with him. And he made sure he took care of his business. So in the end, he did do what he said he was going to do. But it was fake likes on Instagram. It was fake views on YouTube. Like, everything about the site is all cookie cutter bullshit. It's all put together. So I'm not just dogging everybody in Detroit, but dude, it just wasn't tight, man. It just wasn't tight.
You feel different now that you're knee deep in this independent thing? You got the album out. I'm sorry, the project. Is it an album? Is it a mixtape?
It's an album.
EP?
It's an album. It started off just being a mixtape. I was making a mixtape, and I said I'm gonna just do 3 mixtapes and rap over other people's beats. And as soon as I said that, I already had about 10, 12 beats from you. Flame sent me some beats, and then BJ Gates sent me some beats. By the time I looked up, I had like 40 beats. I said, well, fuck it, let's just go and make it an album. That's what we did. So
do you feel like independence the way to go, like everybody says, or would you rather have someone doing all the footwork for you? No, it just depends on what your pockets land like. It costs a little money. So if you ain't got the money, you should go sign to somebody who could afford to do what's need to be done to be an independent artist, because shit gotta get done. You gotta shoot videos, you gotta get proper mixing and mastering, you gotta get proper packaging for the CD, everything gotta be put together, artwork, everything. So it get expensive if So other than that, I feel like it doesn't make sense to sign a record deal if you're not gonna give me no real money. Right. Well, publicity, you can sign a record deal for some good publicity, but signing a Birdman or Clover G's not gonna give you no publicity. So basically, you're not signing with Lil Flip or anyone else? No, I don't know who would sign with Lil Flip. That don't make no sense. Signing with Lil Flip. I mean, like I said, man, if your money funny, go sign you a record deal. Lil Flip had game over. Game over, exactly. But if you sign with Lil Flip, I give my hats off to you. Some people rapping because they want a record deal. If you just want any type of record deal, go sign with Lil Flip or go sign with Young Money or what's them niggas, Rich Gang or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking people who sign record deals if you sign a good record deal. But it don't make no sense to go sign a record deal with somebody who artists running away from them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So going forward, man, this summer, 2015, what can we expect to see? Well, we got the second installment of Fire Brimstone, July 27th. July 27th? July 27th. I got some Pig Pen beats on there. Yep, those are pretty good. I got some beats from BJ Gates. I got some beats from Flaming Laces. And I got a beat from Black Milk and a verse. Ooh. And you got some features, man. Yeah, I got Black Milk on there. I got Jovi. I got Ilza lined up. I should get that verse this week. I got Guilty Simpson on there already. Who hooked that up? Pierre Anthony. Who hooked that Guilty Simpson? Pig Pen. Pig Pen made sure I got the Guilty verse. Shout out to White Mike making sure I got the Ilza verse. So July 27th or 22nd? July 27th. 27th. Second installment of Fire and Brimstone. It's gonna be bigger and better. Bigger and better. We went in the third one. Wait till I'm gonna get some even doper features. Really, man, Detroit. Like I feel like Detroit needed this, man. Detroit needed this. If you look at the first CD, Detroit needed that. I got Nep on there, Nep Jennings. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nep, we just finished shooting the video. Shout out to Nep and Streets. We just finished the video with B Hughes, Pig Pen all through that bitch. Then I got Chill Strong, Pierre Anthony on 2 tracks. Gang Green, Motivation, Real Fresh. I mean, it's a dope CD though. I feel like it's really time to set the tone.
it's time to set the tone. Fire and Brimstone. I'm setting the tone for Detroit, man. And it's a couple people that's, you know, they doubters, but overall, man, right now I'm in a great space, man. I'm in a great space.
All right, man. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, shout out, man. Go follow me on all social media at Chosen One Jackpot. That's CHOSEN, the number 1, JACKPOT. Check out my website, www.jp1life.com, for all news, updates, videos, blogs, vlogs, and other shit. Shout out to B Hughes, man. We still winning.
Rich brother, how's your heart measure? Where you stand? Temptation is how the gods test you.